So what was the result for the end of the week? 200 pips in profit. Welcome to the weekly Forex forecast. We're also NFP this week. We're going to go through some dollar pairs, yen pairs, gold, silver, oil, Bitcoin, stock market. Is that something you want to watch? Well, let's go on with it. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future. Whatever I'm saying today is all in my personal opinion. So let's go. When it comes to the economic calendar for this week, the three most important events this week is interest rates out of Australia, interest rates out of New Zealand, and non-farm payrolls. How did trading go last week? Well, we had some buys here on euro yen. We had a reversal, target hit early. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is 118 and this is 100 pips in profit. Same thing on Aussie yen, but the other thing that I didn't do was I didn't hit this target here. I should have bought here. Well, that is in retrospective. I took profit when things started to fall down and then, well, basically at the same price now, but should I have bought here? Absolutely. Same situation on New Zealand yen, but a different outcome. This is a reversal down here. I should have bought here. And I bought the second opportunity I got, but it did not follow through and I get a stop loss. Well, it is what it is, I guess. So what was the result for the end of the week? 200 pips in profit. Let's go through dollar. Right now, we have ended the September very high. Coming into October, we are around M3. Does that make any sense for you and those rules I have? 94.37. Well, that is a setup, potentially, to the lower side. Now we have fixed the one issue, which was the debt ceiling temporarily. We have fixed another issue, Evergrande, temporarily. So there might be some relief in the risk sentiment, maybe, for this upcoming week. That's what we are hoping for. And now this NFP week, what does that mean? That's going to be a fast week. So let's go on with it. On this dollar thing, we are hoping that, well, this MM3 for the month, weekly M3 is going to send this one lower. And we're going to have a low low, lower high. That's when you can start selling, and all the way down to, well, 92, 93 area. The other thing you need to mention here is, where is the buyers coming in? Mostly they're coming in at 93.5, so that's below your target. Just remember, whenever you get in profit, to have your pricing to break even before this one comes back up again and takes you out again. Cool? Great. Let's do EURUSD, shouldn't we? So EURUSD has a sell price for this month at 17.5, and the other one is 16.80. Those are the sell prices we need to be aware of for this upcoming month. But then, where are we right now? We are at monthly M2, weekly M2 together at the start of the month. What if we get a higher high, higher low situation? Shouldn't that be a buy for us? Well, look at that. So at least minimally, we can expect price then come up to 16.80 or 17.5. But as you can see, 17.5 for this week is actually the target for this week. Coincidentally, that is where you should be looking for. And then after that, we will take something into consideration is what happens in FP, how good is it, how bad is it? Well, that is a worry for next week. But at least for this week right now, we are expecting EURUSD to go higher and hoping coming up to 17.5. That's when you as a seller should be starting to looking into it. Are you selling right now at 1600? No, that is way too low, way too early. And if you get profits from here, well, congratulations. But that's not for the long term, is it? Same thing on the poundy. Well, poundy is double bottom, higher high, and then whoop, 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 higher low. Where is it going to go? I don't know. Is it 134.78 going up to 138 short of it? Well, I guess. So what are you going to do? Well, that's definitely higher high. It's definitely still bearish. You still need to be cautious. You still need to have your stop loss below 134. You still need to be available at 134.80, 135. Any of these prices, you need to look for reversal in lower time frames and then higher high. And then if it then comes crumbling down, you don't lose more than 1% and everything is perfect, right? And then we were to remember what the sell prices was for this month, which was 136.93 on a pound. let's say. The other thing to mention here is the Bank of England. They're starting to become hawkish. What does that mean? That they're looking to increase interest rates soon. Well, maybe next year. So that's great for the pound. And when this are going to be priced in, at least 3 months ahead. And well, how long is it till next year? It is 3 months. So maybe. Coming into pound yen, sell price for the month is 151.37. Okay. Now, is this bullish on pound yen for this week? Not really. I really wanted just to hold that price level last week, and we didn't. So now we have a double bottom. Okay. So that didn't go well, did it? And did I have some losses here? Yeah, I had some losses here this week. I tried to buy it here and at least here and here. So did it go? No, it didn't go. This week, is it bullish? No, not really. Am I expecting bearishness on yen? Yes, I am. So I can at least look for the higher high, higher low situation all the way up to 153.15. Now, even though we're going to do this level this week, is it guaranteed? No. But if it then goes higher, if this is the trading plan that I have, we should go higher, and there should be trading opportunities every single day if it goes higher. And then, of course, I won't get them. I will maybe get one entry this week if it doesn't go well. So stop losses is probably around 149, yeah, give or take. Stop loss around 149, yeah, give or take. Australia MI coming in for the month, for the sell price for this month is 73.50. What do you think the target for the week is? 73.50. So that is what we're going to look for this week. There is a problem in me to find bullish information for Aussie. Aussie is not doing too well. We're still having lockdowns as far as I know. Economically, not doing too well. But the moment, that day, that RBA is going to be saying, hey, we're going to increase interest rates soon, we have already going to see that in the economic data performance out of Australia, and we still haven't have that. So there is an interest rate meeting this week. This is not going to be very much to see there. But yeah, this one is not the one that I would hope for the most. But if it does, well, cool. Well, we'll have to be there. So because right now we have a higher high, we have a bottom, and we might have a buy price at around 72.47, 72.15, one of those prices, and then up to 73.5, and then we shall see if sellers takes over again. They also need price to go higher, so all in all good. If you look at Aussie yen in comparison just very fast, this looks to me to be a head and shoulders and a head and shoulders. Ooh. Now, where's the support, you might ask? This is support. Did you take it? I didn't. I was too afraid. I'm sorry. Now, this week, if we go down to 80.27, then we can take it up to 81.68. Hey, this is way more bullish than the Aussie dollar. So I would rather jump on the yen pairs rather than the dollar pairs. But for this week, I'm going to see if I can get both of them to the higher side. And am I really worried about bearishness on Aussie yen? Not really. Or Euro yen? Not really. But hey, be careful. Stop loss below 79.29. See how things goes. Another pair to look forward to is New Zealand. I'm just waiting for them to increase that interest rate. And by the way, the sell price for the month is 70.35, okay? But we are definitely thinking bullish long term on New Zealand. So we're just waiting for the bullish trend. Should we have sold New Zealand dollar last week? Well, don't be worried if you didn't, because this week we're going to see it to go higher. So for this upcoming week on New Zealand dollar, 68.95, 69-ish, going all the way up to 70.69. How much is that? 160 pips, give or take, something like that? Yeah. Yes, mate. And then, woohoo, to the moon. Other than that, we are seeing that this was a sell price. We also see technically this is also resistance. Be aware. And also we see this is the stop loss below 68.50. Okay, so if you put an entry at 69, you have 50% stop loss, and if it goes down there, well, then you are wrong. Good, but that's at least your job this week is you almost have a higher high, you have a low here, some kind of reversal on the 1 hour time frame here. So if you come down to this supports here again, you have to see double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Anyone? Second chance? Woohoo! I'm going to be very kind with you guys to do USD CAD because it is a range, and it's a range, and then everything else is deranged. So I won't trade that because it's not a trending. Can it trend? Well, just make it break 126. Great. If it breaks 126, I will start looking into it. But until then time, I am not going to go in for low probability trading setups. If you're looking into Euro New Zealand and you have strength in New Zealand, you're just seeing this one to fall. So right now, I would say for this week, you might get a sell price at 167, 69, give or take, somewhere around there. And then to the lower side, how far are you gonna look for? Well, 65.80 sounds like a good plan. So we're still struggling with this bullish oil. That was the target for last week. Didn't come down to the buy zone whatsoever. Can it do this week? I'm still hoping for it. Still hoping for it. But other than that, okay, 75 then. Okay, cool. 75. We can take it higher from 75 all the way up to 78. Okay, that's the target for this week. And if it doesn't happen, doesn't happen. But those are the two prices I'm looking for. But I will be more than happy to do 72.5. So bullishness all the way. If you sell it, I'm not going to be happy with you. Okay, it's not bearish yet. You have to break 72.5 and blah 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 something. Let's continue on Bitcoin. We have here made a bottom, higher high, higher low. Then we're looking for support at 45,000 up to 55,000. And the worst case is up down to 41,700 again, and then up to 55,000. What are you expecting for this month? Well, I'm expecting bullishness. We have a higher high. We have a higher low, hopefully soon. And bullishness. Why? Because I think that we now are going to go into a more stronger Bitcoin. Let's see how that goes. Let's go into some silver. Woohoo! We had some higher high on the 4 hour last week. Ooh, nice. Look at that, bro. Look at that. That's a BAM2 for the week. And then and then we can go down to 2270. Woo! I don't know if this is just a hooray for the upcoming month and week to sell it again. It's not particularly bullish. It was a very strong end to October or start of October. Do I think that's going to continue for the October entirely? I'm not so sure. I am very bearish on gold and silver because generally speaking, they don't seem to perform. And I'm not going to give any hopes to you about any bullishness. But if you get them, sure, take it, buy it as much as you can within the limits that you have. But until then, we have to be cautious. So we can definitely see this one falling from around 122.70. Okay. Can you be a buyer at 22.22? Absolutely. Can you be a target at 123.40? Absolutely. But you can also see target going down to 21.20. Now, how do you choose? I, in my heart, believe that we're going. My brain tells me we're going to go down to 21.20 in the end, but my heart bleeds for you, and we can go higher up to 23.40. Just take your stop loss, move over if it goes lower. Okay. Now going into stock market. Nobody talked about that earlier, right? So stock market, what do we do now? So I am going to go blindly buy this one. Absolutely fantastic at these current price levels, okay? Well, 41, 80, 90 area. I have seen someone saying, well, Ivan, we should go down to 4,000. Okay? So those are my three prices I want to buy this month. Okay? On S&P 500. And if we don't, stop losses is there. There we go. Now we see, is this, and if you just go higher, high, higher, low, ooh, okay, cool. Then we do that. Remember, someone told me, like a bird in my eyes, like a bird in my ears said, October is the month where it historically has crashed. Is that going to happen this month? I don't know. And if a crash is going to happen, do you know what that is? A buying opportunity. But have stop losses. Of course, have stop losses. Don't drag yourself through because I said there's going to be a buy opportunity. Wait for it to return again. How do you know a thing has returned? Well, higher high, higher low situation, higher high, higher low situation, higher high and higher low situation is a buying opportunity after the fall. As you can see here, this is a higher 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 low, higher higher low, higher high higher low, higher high higher low, higher high higher low, low, stop, okay, and then you continue, okay? And then this was the same thing here, and then it went down again, stop loss, then we try again, okay? Nothing is worse than that. Now, we can do gold. I know you guys have been waiting for that. Oh, you love that gold. You are so golders. Because we had a bullish... Well, first of all, we had some nice sells last week. And you should be out of this one and out of this one. Okay? Now, oops. Then, we have some kind of reversal here. And now we have a higher high. Should you start buying gold now? Is this your opportunity to buy? Because right now you're showing very strong bullishness. Maybe. I'm not going to say that for certain. But take day by day. Take day by day. How do you know day by day we're going to go higher? Well, if it's higher. Is it higher right now? Yeah. Can you sell here? No. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That is kind of what you need to expect every single day. But then if you got a lower low, you're out if you're a buyer. But I won't buy personally until it's above 1800, okay? Above 1800. That's why I'm going to buy, like up here. Do I like this price action? No. Okay? So I think we might go up to 1780 again before you fall. So there might be a short-term bullish trend for you. That's the best thing I can give you. Maybe a short-term bullish trend up to 1780 before falling. There you go. Until then, if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. Please join the live. I think it's tonight. Until then, have a good day.